Okay. So, all right. Abdul, now we were doing the lesson integers, and this lesson, what all have we studied?
We have studied commutative law, the addition, multiplication, subtraction, fraction.
Yes, we studied all these properties, and so we'll do one thing. We'll just have a quick revision of everything that we studied in the previous class.
Okay.
Just give me 1 minute. Abdul, we have one more student joining with us.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so we'll just wait for 1 or 2 minutes for that student to join, and then I will start revising. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, by the time if you have any doubts, so you can ask me. Any doubts you have, anything you wish to rediscuss, any question that you were solving, you were not able to solve.
No, there's no doubts.
No doubts, everything was clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just wait for a few minutes for the student to join, okay, and then we'll begin with the class.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Salman, do you hear me?
Yes.
Salman, do you hear me?
How do you know that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Abdul, what are you saying?
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, Salman, please put on your camera. Please put on your camera, Salman.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
Okay. So, okay. Salman, now we are currently doing the lesson integers, and we've already studied a little bit of the lesson. So I shall be just having a quick revision of whatever we have studied, and then we'll be moving ahead. Okay, so Abdul, you can also please listen very carefully. I'll be starting with the revision. I'll be teaching once again whatever we studied, and then we'll be moving ahead. Okay, so both of you please pay attention. So first of
Okay.
all, when we studied integers, now what are integers?
Integer is
What are integers? Yes, Abdul.
where there is a number which has a negative sign and a positive sign, and 0.
Okay. So on the number line, if I talk about all the negative numbers, if I have a number line like this, so I have a 0, I have positive numbers, I have negative numbers, right? So all the negative numbers, positive numbers along with 0, they are known as integers, right?
Yes. Yes.
So -1, -2, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, all of these are integers. Okay, Salman, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we have various laws of integers. So the first law of integer that we have is the commutative law. Now, what is the commutative law? The commutative law is very simple. It says that whenever you add two integers, for example, you have 2 and 3. 2 and 3 both are integers, right? If I add 2 and 3, so 2 plus 3 is 5. But if I write 3 plus 2, so is 3 plus 2 also 5?
Yes.
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 Right? So that means addition is commutative in nature. This is only the commutative law. That whenever you have two numbers, I have two integers a and b, I can add them in any order. My answer will be same only. If I write a plus b or if I write b plus a, my answer is the same thing. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So addition, commutative law is true for addition. Addition follows the commutative law. What about subtraction now? Subtraction does not follow the commutative law. For example, I have 7 and 5. When I subtract 7 and 5, so 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay. But if I do 5 minus 7, so 5 minus 7 is not 2 now. It is minus 2. It is negative 2. Right? So does subtraction follows the commutative? Are you getting the same answer?
No.
No. That means is subtraction commutative in nature?
No.
No. Salman, are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we studied 2 points. First of all, I am telling you what is the commutative law. Commutative law states that whenever you have two integers with you, if you add them, you will get a same answer. In any order you will add them. A plus B or B plus A gives you the same answer. So addition follows the commutative law. But subtraction does not follow the commutative law because we do not get the same answer if we reverse the order. Is this much clear?
Yes.
Okay, now we come to the next property, which is the closure property. Now, what is the closure property? Now, closure property is basically that whenever you have two integers and you add them, okay, so on adding them, you're going to get an integer only as your answer. For example, you have A and B. Let's suppose you have 2 and 7. So, 2 is an integer, yes or no?
Yes.
And 7.
Yes.
Yes.
When I add 2 and 7, what do I get?
You
9.
get 9.
9. So, is 9 an integer?
Yes.
Yes, 9 is also an integer. That means whenever I have two integers, I add those integers, my answer is also an integer only. So this is the closure property. Easy?
Yes.
Alright. So I know addition follows the closure property. Now what about subtraction? I have an integer 10. Now I subtract 7 from 10. So 10 minus 7 is 3. So 10 is an integer, 7 is an integer. Is 3 is also an integer?
Yes.
Yes, 3 is also an integer. So, closure property is followed by both addition as well as subtraction. Is this thing clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now we have the associative law. Now, what is the associative law? Again, it's very easy. Here you have three integers with you, A, B, and C. First, if I add A and B, and then I add C to it, or if I add B and C first and then I add A to it, I will get the same answer. For example, you have 7, 8, and 10. Okay, I will write one more example from my own. For example, you have 2, 3, and 4. So when I add 2 and 3, and then I will add 4, what do I get? I get 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4, this gives me 9.
9.
Okay, but now let's suppose we add 3 and 4 first, and then I add 2 to it. So 3 plus 4 is 7, and I add 2 to it, I get 9 again, right?
Yes.
So I'm
Yes.
getting the same answer. That means you can add integers in any order. You're going to get the same answer only. Are these points clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So this is the associative law. Next we have the additive identity. Now what is the additive identity? It states that whenever you have an integer, you add 0 to that integer, you get the same integer as your answer. Okay?
Yes.
You get the same integer. That means let's suppose I have 2. So what is 2 plus 0?
2.
2.
2 only. Okay, I have 10. What is 10 plus 0?
10.
10 only. I have 5. 5 plus 0 is
5.
5.
5 only. So that means if I add 0 to any of the integer, my answer remains the same. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we studied 4 properties. I taught you 4 properties. What are they? The first is commutative law. Second is
Closure,
third is
associative, additive.
and additive. Okay, Salman, do you understood these 4 properties?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have various questions with us. So the first question says that write a integers whose sum gives you -3. Okay, or difference gives you -5, or any set of such questions they can ask you. So for example, if they are saying sum gives you minus, okay, we'll practice more questions. I'll give you another type of questions. Let's suppose write down a pair of integers whose sum is -7. So now you have to write 2 integers. One integer you write over here, one integer you write over here, and you add these integers so that your answer is -7. Okay. So can you both solve it? Write 2 integers and their sum should give you -7.
How, ma'am?
Okay. When do we get a negative number as our answer? When both of them are negative, right? Or the bigger one is negative. Then only I will get negative as my answer. So can I write both numbers negative?
Yes,
Can I
ma'am.
write both numbers negative? Okay. So tell me 2 numbers. On adding them, you should get 7. Tell me any 2 numbers. On adding them, you should get 7.
6 and 1.
6 and 1, 3 and 4, and there are many
Ma'am,
5 and 2.
can you do 6 and 1 or 7?
Okay, I can do 6 and 1. So let's suppose I type 6 and 1. So I should, if I write 6 over here and 1 over here. Now 6 plus 1 is 7, not -7, right? But if I put negative sign over here and negative sign over here, so I
8.
know when I have 2 numbers with same sign, so I have to add them and put the negative sign only, right? So I will add these numbers and put a negative sign only. So that is how I get -7. Understood?
Understood.
Salman, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have next question. Whose difference is -10? Now look very carefully. Write one number over here, the other number over here, and the difference should give you -10 as your answer. Difference, that means there should be a negative sign in between because it is difference. So, two
Ma'am,
numbers, on subtracting them, you should get -10. So you
ma'am,
can, yes,
can you 5 number 5 on both sides?
5 and 5.
Yes.
Okay, if I write -5 and +5.
No,
So what do
it
I
was
have?
it was
-5
it was
plus
subtract.
5 subtracted from -5 will give you -10. Yes, that's correct. Salman, please pay attention in the class. Okay, one of the example Abdul has given me, other example Salman will give me. Difference is -10. Give me an example of 2 numbers. Tell me. Salman, what happened? Salman, please put on your mic and speak.
Ma'am, I don't.
Okay, you can think it in this way. You have to take two numbers, and on subtracting those two numbers, your answer should be minus 10. Okay, so tell me any two numbers, on subtracting them, you should get 10. Any two numbers. Tell me, Salman, any two numbers, on subtracting them, you should get 10. This so you can tell me. Can I take 15 and 5?
Yes, ma'am.
15 minus 5 is 10, right? Okay. Now, if I write 15 and 5, now remember these numbers. Now, your answer has a negative sign. That means bigger number should be negative. 15 should be negative. So, should I write 15 over here and 5 over here? So, I have 5 minus 15 will give minus 10. Understood? Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Someone, what's the issue? You're not responding in the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have next question. It says sum is 0. So tell me any two numbers whose sum is 0. Tell me any two numbers.
Ma'am, 0 plus 0.
What are you saying?
0 plus 0.
No, Salman, you can't take 0 and 0.
Ma'am, 5.
5 and
Ma'am,
yes, Abdul.
5, negative 5 plus
And
negative, positive 5.
okay, can I take negative 5 and see? Whenever it is given to you, sum is 0. So you take the same number. One of them should be negative, the other should be positive. Okay, so you will get the sum as 0. So negative 5 added to positive 5, you get 0 as your answer. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have come to these questions. Okay. The question is you have to fill in the blanks to make the following statement true. Question number 4. So what does it say? Minus 5 added to minus 8 is equals to minus 8 added to what?
Negative 5.
Negative 5. That is what is missing.
Yeah.
Right? Next.
Ma'am, 53.
Here,
Ma'am, answer is 53.
No, minus 53 added to what number gives you the same number only? We
here,
studied this property.
0.
0. Okay, good. Then 17 plus what? So you can do this third, fourth, and fifth question, okay? Please do these. Just give me 1 minute. Okay? Yes, students, have you done?
Yes.
Yes. So tell me the answer for third one. 17 added to what number will give you 0? I explained you just now only.
Negative 17.
Negative 17. Whenever you have to get 0 as your answer, one number should be positive, other number should be negative, and it should be same number. Okay, fourth one.
Negative 7.
We have 13 minus 12. And what is missing over here? 13 minus 12 and minus 7. So put minus 7 over here. Next is minus 4 added to 15 plus minus 3 gives you what? Tell me the answer for this.
Negative 3.
Negative 3. Okay. Salman, do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the question is, multiplication of integers. Okay, so how do we multiply integers? So one very easy way of multiplication of integers is, for example, I say 5 multiplied with 3. Okay, or negative 5 multiplied with 3. So how do you get negative 5 multiplied by 3? So first of all, you draw a number line. You draw a number line. Okay, and you write 0 over here. Okay, now what is the number? Minus 5 is the number. So you mark minus 5 on the number line. It is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Okay, now you have to write minus 5 multiplied with 3. So first of all, from 0, you go to minus 5. I went till minus 5. Now how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went minus 5 left side. So again, you have to do this 3 times. To get minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10. So when you go again, 5 numbers, you go to reach minus 10. Again, when you do, again, when you go third time, when you go, you reach minus 15. So what is your answer now? Minus 15 is your answer. So minus 5 multiplied with 3 gives you minus 15.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have doubt.
What doubt, Abdul?
When you get the answer, is it necessary to put the bigger number symbol of the answer you get?
No, you don't put symbol according to the which number is greater or smaller. If whenever you are multiplying, how do you put the symbol? Wait, I'll teach you how you put the symbol. Look here. Whenever you are multiplying, for example, you have two same sign numbers.
Okay.
So whenever you have same sign numbers, you put a positive sign. Whenever you have opposite symbols, opposite signs you will have, then you put a negative sign. Okay, I will give you now examples. When you have same sign, one you have plus 10 multiplied with plus 3. Okay, so 3 multiplied with 10 is 30. Now tell me one thing. Are the signs same or different for 10 and 3?
Same.
Same signs. Salman, you're not answering in the class. Your mic is also off all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the issue? Be responsive in the class and put on your mic. You have same signs, right? So when you have same signs, so you put a positive sign in your answer. So your answer is plus 30. Now let's suppose I say minus 2 multiplied with minus 5. Now what is 2 multiplied with 5?
10.
10.
Negative
Now
10.
2 and 5 have same signs or different signs?
Negative 10.
Is it same or different?
Same.
Salman, is it same or different?
Same.
2 and 5 have same sign. So I told you, when you have same sign, you put plus in your answer. So put plus in your answer. Okay. Now let's suppose you have 3 multiplied with minus 7. Okay, so what is 3 multiplied with 7?
28.
21. Okay. And what do you have? Is it same sign or opposite sign? 3 and 7.
Opposite.
Opposite signs. So when you have opposite signs, what do you put as your answer? Negative or positive?
Negative.
Negative. Okay. Salman, are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is how we solve. So you can have various questions now.
Sorry, ma'am, for the pause.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Okay. Now we come to properties of multiplication and addition. Wait, before that you can find the products for the following.
Times positive. Positive 3. Times that.
Okay, so you have these questions. Please do these questions. Quickly find the answers. Find the answers.
Yes, ma'am. Answer 1, 2, 3.
Yes, students, have you done?
Give me 1 minute, ma'am. I'm on the last question.
Okay, please put on your camera, all of you. Why is your camera off?
Sorry, by mistake I put it on.
No problem. Salman, what about you? Salman, you're on which question?
Ma'am, second.
Okay, quickly do it.
Times. That's negative 18, negative 18 times. Times positive. Ma'am, finished.
Okay, what about Salman? Salman, have you also done?
Ma'am, can you give me 1 second? My mom is calling.
Okay. Yes, Salman. Why aren't you responding? Have you completed? Salman, are you there in the class or not? Salman, do you hear me? Salman is not responding. Okay, Abdul, let's discuss the answers. First is 3 into minus 1. What does it give you?
Okay, so okay. 3 into minus 5, positive 3. Positive 3.
3 into minus 1 it is.
Yes. 3 times.
So 3 into 1 is 3. And
Yes.
opposite sign. So which sign will you put, negative or positive?
Right.
Opposite signs. So negative you will put. Minus 1 into 225. So 1 into 225 is 225. And opposite
225.
signs. So negative sign.
Negative.
Okay. 21 into 30 is
21 into 30 is 630. Negative. Negative.
why negative? Abdul, it's same sign. Same sign means positive. I taught you. Same sign means positive. Opposite signs means negative. Right? Same sign. So minus 21 and minus 30 same sign. Now minus 316 into minus 1 is plus 316. Same sign. Right?
Yes, ma'am, done.
Salman, where were you? Why were you not responding?
Yeah, ma'am, done. Yes.
Be responsive in the class, Salman, and your video was also off. Your video should be on all the time. Okay, it should not be off.
Okay.
We started discussing also. First 4 answers we've discussed. Come to the 5th one now. Minus 15 into 0 into minus 18. What does it give you?
0.
It gives you
0 only. Because any number multiplied with 0 gives you 0. Next is minus 12 into minus 11 into 12. 10. So first we
Ma'am,
do minus 12 into
ma'am,
minus.
positive 1320.
Let's calculate. 12 into 11. What does it give you? 132. So 132 multiplied with 10 is 1320. And see, negative 12 and negative 11 had same sign. So you get positive 132. And positive 132 multiplied with positive 10 is positive.
yes.
Okay. Now 9 into minus 3 into minus 6. So what is 9 into minus 3?
162.
Let's check. 9 into minus 3 is 27. Minus 27 into minus 6. Okay. So now you solve. 6 into 7 is 42. You get 162 and positive 162. Next is minus 18 into minus 5 into minus 4.
360.
360. How come?
Yes, 360.
You have 18 into 5 into 4 is 20. So minus 18 into minus 20 plus 20 because same signs. So you get 360 and minus sign. So get minus 360 as well. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next what we have is the question is verify. You have to verify the relationship. First is 18 into 7 plus minus 3 is equals to 18 into 7 plus 18 into minus 3. Okay. So how do you solve it? One question I will do for you, other question you have to do on your own. So first you will solve inside the bracket. Okay, so 7 plus minus 3, what does it give you? Salman will tell.
Okay.
Salman, how do you solve this? 7 plus minus 3. You have opposite sides together. So you write 7 minus 3. And what is 7 minus 3?
5. No, 4.
4. So can I write 4 plus 4 is equals to what is 18 into 7? Solve 18 into 7. 126. Plus what is 18 into 3? Minus 54. Okay, because it is minus 3. Okay. Now 18 into 4. So what is 18 into 4? 72 is equals to 126 minus 54. So what is 126 minus 54?
6 minus 4, 2, 2. 5 minus 2, 4, and 1. 142.
72. Okay, so that's 72. Okay, now if you look very carefully, 72 is equals to 72. You're getting the same answer on the left and right side, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we come to the next question. Minus 21 into minus 4 plus minus 6 is equals to minus 21 into minus 4 plus minus 21 into minus 6. Okay, solve this. First you solve inside the bracket, then you solve it step by step. You should get same answer on left and right side. Start solving.
Times. Ma'am,
Yes, Abdul.
I do have a doubt.
Yes, what doubt you have?
If you multiply 21 with the answer that you have plus with 6 and 4,
Yes.
it should be the same answer in here.
Yeah. No, it should be the same answer on adding the entire thing. Okay. The entire answer should be equal to the entire thing. First, you solve whatever answers you're getting. Total answer should be same.
Okay. Ma'am, I got the same answer.
Got the same answer. What about Salman?
I'm doing.
Salman, you can do one thing. You can look on the screen. I'll teach you how to use it. So, you have minus 21.
What, ma'am?
Look on the screen and solving the question. So, minus 4 added to minus 6. So, the
Ma'am, I
numbers
can't hear you.
Abdul, do you hear me?
Yes, clearly.
Salman, you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, minus 4 added to minus 6 gives you minus 10 is equals to what is minus 21 multiplied with minus 4 plus 84 added to minus 21 multiplied with minus 6. So, plus 126. Okay. Now, minus 21 into 10 is plus 210 is equals to what is 84 plus 126?
210.
Yes, you get 210 only. So the answer is plus 210 is equals to plus 210. This is how you're going to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Do you understand the question? Answer both of you.
Yes.
Salman, you.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, in the next class, we shall be doing further questions on multiplication and division of integers. Okay. And then after division, we'll be done with this chapter. So we will have hardly 2 more classes for this lesson and then we'll be done with this chapter. Okay. So if you want, you can copy quickly both the answers.
Okay.
Yeah, students copied? Copied?
Yes, ma'am.
Salman, you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So students, for today, we'll just keep it up till here only. You can go for now. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so students, you can go for now. We'll continue it in the next class. Okay.